Good morning, boys and girls of the internet. Today is Saturday, April 14th, 2018. This will be vlog number 103. And yeah, winter's back. It's like really cold. It's like 36 degrees outside right now. It's a little windy out. And I'm cold. It's freaking April. Shouldn't be cold. Now, granted, I normally shouldn't be complaining too much because I hate heat. I'd rather it be cold than hot. So I'm glad it's not getting stupidly hot like, early on in the year. So I guess that's kind of a good thing. But, when you're kind of expecting it to be a little warmer than this, I want a nice, even balance. Not like, oh, hey, let's be warm for a few days and, hey, you're going to freeze your nipples off right now. Anyways. God, last night at work was stupidly busy. I don't know what the hell was going on. Everybody and their grandmother had problems with their computers. I was calling about them. Friday nights aren't usually busy at work. It's usually pretty slow. Sometimes early in the night. As soon as I get there at 9 p.m., it can be a little busy. But it usually tapers off real quick. But no, people just kept calling, at odd hours. 2:30 in the morning, let's call. I have a problem with my pen tablet at 2:30 in the morning. Not only that, but a lot of times they give us some busy work to do. They have bulk cases for us to do. Now, normally it wouldn't be a problem, especially when they send it in the middle of the week or early in the week, because at least that gives us days of the week to work on it, and there's more of us here. But no, yesterday, Friday afternoon, before any of us got here, and keep in mind there's only 2 of us that works on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. 2 people last night, 2 people tonight, 2 people tomorrow night. And to send us 4 lists of bulk cases to work on. That's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, we do them, and granted, any work we do with them on them this weekend, there's not going to be set up for service until at least Monday or Tuesday anyway, so we have the whole weekend to do them all. But still, stop sending to us on Friday nights. Just knock it off. Wait till Monday to send it to us or something. I don't know. Either that or home because it's warm now. Or send us a few at a time. Don't send us a whole list of 4 different bulk cases with anywhere between 40 to 80 cases each. Now I'm complaining about work, and I hate complaining about work. I hate having a reason to complain about work. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind working. And keeping busy, that's fine. Gives you things to do, but don't load us up on work on Friday night when there's only 2 of us there. There's no way in hell we can get them all done on a Friday night. When we're getting calls, just stupidly busy. I mean, no way to protect that, but it's just annoying. I don't know. For some reason, I've been getting really frustrated with a lot of things this week. My buttons are easy to push this week. I don't know why. I know why you probably didn't see Monday. I was pretty upbeat, for most of the week. But I've been secretly quick to rile up this whole week. I've been all frustrated with things. I need to work for my own, like be my own boss. I need to open up my own business or something, photography, or put up a studio. But I don't know if I'm like just afraid to fail. I guess that might be it. Like, I'm afraid of failure because 50% of all small businesses fail. It's just a fact. That's just statistics, and I don't want to be a statistic. But if you don't try, you're 0%. Wait, sorry. Let me go back. If you don't try, you have a 100% chance of failing. You failed right away if you don't try. That's basically. I remember reading like someone said that was a good philosophical quote. It was like a little bit longer than that, but that's the essence. People who don't even try fail 100% of the time. And it's a good kind of quote to do, but I think the problem with starting a business is, especially with something that you're unsure if you have the marketing skills, the actual drive to be a success, the business knowledge to run a business successfully, the capability to know what to do, what not to do in terms of legality, taxes, and a million different things you have to kind of consider when you're opening a business. You can't just like go, all right, I'm quit my job, start a business, and you're up and running. No, there's 1,000 things you got to think about and consider when you're starting a business endeavor. I'm not saying I know these things firsthand, because I don't have any expertise whatsoever in terms of running a business. The closest I ever been was like managing, being an assistant manager at places. That's not running a business, that's just holding them the fort and being in charge. So I don't know. And a lot of times when you're thinking about business, I've been thinking about opening businesses for like years upon years, and in one sense, like, you can kind of have good ideas, but a lot of times there are ideas that you think are good that aren't actually good. They don't actually work. That's probably like why the businesses that fail, why most of them do fail, because they think they have an idea that should work but doesn't, and they can't figure out why. Now, of course, there's probably other factors that contribute to why a business fails when it does fail. But where was I going with that? Made me forget. Now, dang, yeah. So ideas. Over the years, I've had ideas to open up like all kinds of things, from like comic book shops to vintage video game stores to a VR arcade. I want to do that, which I'm kicking myself that I didn't do that, because there's been a VR arcade opened up in the mall, and it's been open there for like 2 years now. So they're obviously doing something right. They're probably not, making bank, but they're doing something right to stay in business. And I thought of that idea like 2 years ago, more than that. But I didn't have the balls to do it myself. I'm kicking myself for that. Because a business like that, the way I look at it, a VR arcade, it's kind of a niche type of thing. And I was gonna open up in the mall, but there is one in the mall now. So you kind of have to be the first. Yeah, you kind of have to be like the only one that's there. Not really as a monopoly, but like, you know, why would they go to your VR arcade if there's another one, you know, right next door or in that same building or in the same mall? You know, you have to then make yourself different. Not only that, but VR itself is a niche thing to begin with, so it's not like a super popular thing. What else? I don't know. We've been thinking about, me and my friends over the years, we've thought about so many things that we want to do as a business. You know, right now, I kind of want to open up a photography studio. But then again, there are photography studios in existence, not that far away from me. I bet you, you know, between the drive from my home to my work, I probably passed by like 3, you know, photography businesses. Some are just like simple things from like portrait studios to more specialized, you know, photographers or something. But you know, they have studios. You know, there's a studio right down the street where I'm about to drive by. Again, you know, if I have to open up one, how would I differentiate myself? How would I set myself apart that makes people come to me and want to come to me and spend the money to, you know, buy my services and make use of my skills, my fledgling skills to you know, like that. I don't know. There's other ideas that me and my friends are currently considering right now. I'm not going to divulge too much of it because I don't know if we ever will, but if we ever do go forward with it, I kind of don't want to talk too much about it before we go forward with it. But needless to say, it's a kind of in-depth, ambitious business idea. I kind of want to scale it back a little bit to keep it simple, but you know, if the idea works, that'd be cool. But and again, I was looking at the location that I'm in, and the idea that we have, I keep going back to, well, does it work for here? Not really. You know, it might work for some cities or some population of people that might be interested in this. It may work here, but you have to, it's all about location. You have to have the right location to bring people there. Now, granted, like once you're like established, if you're a place that you can bring in the customers and bring in the business that you want, no matter where you're located, you know, people will come to you as long as they know about you. Yeah, that's one thing. Like for example, there's a what do you call it? Back in the day, they used to call it internet cafes, but nowadays they just call it like just a PC arcade place where you just go and you play like PC games. We have one here, and it's been open for like 3 or 4 years. And he obviously does good business. He keeps up with all the latest, you know, games. He upgrades computers and stuff. That's something I've kind of wanted to do as well. But again, he's established now, and like I'm pretty sure he struggled the first couple of months to the year that he first started of getting actual people to come to his business. Now he has an established clientele that come to his place, and where he's located at. You know, he's kind of he's in like a little strip mall, and it's kind of buried in the back, kind of. And unless you know it's there, you know, you don't really see it. And you don't really know what it is, and unless you know of it already, you have prior knowledge. Because I knew about it for years. I just didn't know where it was. I didn't know where to look. I mean, I didn't bother to look for it. I should have, but we finally went to it a couple weeks ago. It's a cool place. I would probably do a couple of things in there differently, but he's obviously successful at it, so whatever he's doing is doing well for him. Again, though, you kind of have to probably know people, and you have to know how to bring in the people that you want, in terms of customers. That, when you're first starting off, you need to build a customer base, and you need to build loyalty. You need to also get word of mouth going, especially in a state like this where pretty much everybody knows each other. And of course, depending on the community that you have, the clientele that you're after. Like for example, this gaming arcade place. I'm pretty sure almost everybody that goes there, they all know the gamers around. So they talk to each other and they say, "Hey, go to this place." So go to a comic book stop. Everybody who's interested in comic books, they're going to spread the word. Go, "Hey, look, go to this comic book store," or "Don't go to this comic book store. They're shit." They will spread the word, either positively or negatively about your business. So, how to pick the right business to be a success, and especially in a place where you don't know if, whatever business idea that you think of, if the market itself or the area that you're in is already oversaturated with similar businesses. So that's always a catch-22 when you're making a business. Either you can't be in a place where you're oversaturated. That's why you never see McDonald's open up right next to each other. When McDonald's goes to open up a franchise, they make sure that neighborhood that they're putting it in, it could seem like they're McDonald's right down the street from each other, but they carefully look at the area to make sure that place can support it. Have you ever seen McDonald's close down? Other than one catching on fire? No, I have never seen a McDonald's close down, because they make sure of that shit. I'm sure McDonald's has closed down, but I've never personally seen it. They make sure the place, the neighborhood they put their business in can sustain it. But you also don't want to make a business that's too unique and niche that you have no customers. You want people that's interested. It's fine and dandy to go, I want to open up this business because this is what I like. If you're the only important person in the city or the only one person in the state that likes that thing, whatever that is, you're not going to be a successful business. Two people like it, you're not going to be successful, Oh, I really like getting, dried pumpkin gourds and painting them green specifically. And that's all I'm going to sell is green painted pumpkin gourds. How many people are going to want that? I don't know. I just thought someone might do that. There's going to be a community of pumpkin gourd loving people coming after me. I doubt it. But that's just something I pull out of my ass. I'm babbling way too much today, but like I said, I've been frustrated this week. Things been getting to me. Little things too, like people just saying a word that sparks me off, lights my fuse. I need to go boxing, or go to a gym and hit a heavy bag or something. There's a video of this guy. Ooh, it's so hard to watch. And he was bench pressing a weight. It was 495 pounds. guy was obviously a big guy. He obviously bench presses a lot. I don't know if this is maybe the first time he tried 495 pounds, or maybe he knows he can do it, but it's still a really hard thing to do. But I'll pop it right here. Caution when you watch it. So enjoy. Apparently the guy's okay. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Wow. I'm talking this whole drive. Long video. Long episode. I'm so glad it's weekend. Hopefully the car show will be cool tomorrow. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna go today because I'll be able to wake up in a reasonable hour. Sundays, so it makes it easier for us. Well, that's all for me babbling for today. I'll go outside in a nice warm cozy home because it's still cold outside. So I will talk to y'all later. I don't know what I'm going to do later. I think might go see Tomb Raider. I've wanted to see it and then someone's out of theaters. Or I might wait for that movie to go to the dollar movie because it hasn't gone yet. I don't know. But there's a couple errands I have to do later, and I will vlog about that. But that's all for today. Everybody have a good day, and I love you.